Hi guys, in good morning. It's probably night where you live, or it's day where you live. Um, I'm actually in a pretty good mood today. I got up and made breakfast for myself. I could probably show you right now. Yep, eggs and toast, what I made. Not bad at cooking at all. But, today I want to talk about, Miss Japan, aka Ariana Miyamoto. I was about to say Ariana Grande, but I'm sorry about that. Um well, I mean, it's great that she got voted to represent Japan and everything. I'm all for it because of course I am a biracial child as well. But she's more well, she's black anyways, no matter how you look at it. But she's her dad was probably, I'm not sure if he was a light skinned or dark skinned, but it's probably he was black, straight up black. And her mother was Japanese, Asian, of course. It's actually pretty interesting with that type of offspring. We're kind of seeing more of those lately. It's pretty rare, but it's getting there. Um, I actually read about her a couple times when she got voted. Like, a lot of people didn't like that because she wasn't too Japanese enough. Honestly, Japan's not very diverse, I don't think. So I can understand why they don't want her to be. Most people don't want her to be representing their country. I think it's I think it's good cuz I mean, Japan with its landmarks and what they're building, what their apartments look like, they're becoming more um diverse in that aspect. So it's like becoming America a little bit. Um um I think a couple times I read about her being bullied and made fun of because of her dark skin. It kind of reminds me of history. Um, what else? How people treated blacks. This is no different. They threw garbage at her. Um, hey, it's no different from here. Be honest about that. Um, and it's history, but I mean, it's just great she never gave up. She's like an inspiration to all black people too, besides Beyonce and some similar to like Mariah Carey, I would say. How she dealt with things because she was biracial, she was black and white too. Um, which is really cool. Um, what else? Honestly, if I could tell her something or send a message out to her, I would say she's my inspiration. When I guess I would say that she's also taught me that if life will bring you down, just get back up. And I'm pretty sure there were times where she wanted to give up, you know? Um, but I'm pretty sure her family encouraged her. She had support, even though she was going through all that crap. But look where she is now. I mean, that's how I feel like sometimes I want to give up too. But I'm always driven every time by Japan. How Japan changed my life. Anime changed my life. the very first time and I got introduced to Japan, I think it saved me because before I didn't know what I was gonna do in life. Everybody thought I would be a doctor or a vet because I love animals. I didn't really know. I was a little kid. But when I started making my way to being in 5th grade, and I got really obsessed with Naruto, like crazy for like probably a couple years. I wanted to be a manga artist. Like any person that's inspired by anime would want to go to Japan and be a manga artist. And pretty much it's not impossible, but it's not possible either. It's a lot of dedication and hard work. I mean, I never really hear foreigners really actually having their own anime aired. I probably heard one or two actually publishing, writing, and drawing manga. That's pretty much all. But maybe if Japan gets more diverse in the next couple of years, maybe they'll have a leadway. I'm not sure. There's like thousands of foreigners, maybe even millions moving to Japan, and so Japan has to learn how to deal with foreigners, be more foreigner friendly. It's just pretty much it for them. I mean, I see it as a good thing, which is, I mean, like I said, it's a good thing. As for Miss Japan, as I was speaking about before, the subject is on, I'ma say like I said, she's another inspiration to black people, even black people who live in Japan. I'm pretty sure she is. And for black Asian children, which is pretty inspiring. I can say that she's amazing, and if I could tell her that, I would. And I hope she continues to represent Japan no matter what anybody says there. And I'm pretty sure there's a good amount of people also that are all for her, which I'm really glad. I know she has had a rough past. Don't think black people have a rough past too. Even now, we're always constantly put down. We may not see it in society as of now, but behind the scenes, it's basically kind of racism, I guess. My opinion, because of where I grew up and everything. My mom, we always lived in an apartment. I went to a crappy high school, mainly where blacks and Hispanics mainly were, and we really got crappy food. Compared to my new school that I graduated from, and that school, it's just so different. It really is. Like, literally, at my old school, it was like at lunchtime, 30 minutes, there's only 2 lines open to get food. And you know how many kids there are? There are like more than 800 there. But yet they don't open another slot for us to go get food. So by the time I'm sitting down, I only got 5 minutes to eat, depending on where I am. And people love to butt. Nobody's watching who's butting or anything like that, which I was very disappointed. And some of our classes, actually, I didn't understand because I would do all my work and I'm failing, which is weird. I should at least have a C in math. What the hell am I still at a 69 for, or lower? else? Like I said, my old school, they just straight up messed up my GPA and my transcript. They did that to everyone, and I'm surprised. Like, I heard a couple complaints, but it went from like a 3.4 to 3.1. How is that possible? How is that possible? I don't know. It just seems like they don't care, and that's kind of what I'm talking about. Like, nobody comes to help our school out to make it better. Like, like the suburban schools, which they're pretty much good schools, and they're good all on their own. But here in the city, it's like we don't get enough education. Where I'm living in the suburbs now in Lancaster, and it's like I got a way better education, and my grades were a lot better, like honor roll, all A's almost. And I just don't understand, like, just look how we black people suffer in the city, like, and then we got the knuckleheads that don't want to learn at all, that think they're so tough. And just end up going to jail. Basically, most of our black men are going to jail. Boys even young black kids dying. Hey, I'm not trying to say white people don't get killed either. They do. But I hear more about my nationality, really. My race. My race, I'm just gonna say that. And that's why, even when we're faced with those odds, everybody should do everything in their power to not give up, to make the community better. You know, to make it diverse, like with Ariana. I know bullying is a big thing in Japan, which I'm sure when I'm living there, I'm definitely not going to be too soft. Especially whoever my husband or boyfriend is at the time over there. Anything else I want to say? About the locker situation, about how they keep it like unlocked all the time. Hey, we don't keep none unlocked over here. Trust me, people love to steal. They love to steal. But as for over there, you don't really hear nobody stealing from lockers or anything like that. So it's kind of easy, like, bullies put all sorts of shit in people's lockers besides love notes, which are a good thing. That's a whole different subject. Like, taxing people's shoes I've been hearing about. No, I definitely would have my kid bring a locker. Me and the school are going to talk about this bullying thing one way or another. Or something like that. Something has to happen. But, I would tell my kid to be aware and always, talk to us about if he or she's getting bullied at school. See, like I said, I don't want my kid to have a bad education. That's why I'm not sure if every Japanese school is a good school. From what I see, everything seems okay to me, but I'm pretty sure there's at least one or two schools that are pretty bad. But it seems like it's all organized to me.
Boo, come here. Put it on. Let me see you.
And plus it's education year round, and they do some intense studying. Oh yeah. I'm getting my kid into that type of thing because I want my kids to be smart. Other than that, about Ariana, I want to thank her. And I hope she keeps on doing what she does. it really inspires me to see her do all this, especially as she is a black woman and she's Asian on top of it, which is really pretty. So like I said, just do what you do, and until next video, subscribe or comment, tell me what you think, and